I'm the baddest, then I'm winning close case. No, they hate to see me smile, but I do it bold face. You know this sweet pink cookie got a nice taste on that Henny, baby. Let me feel your ball fade. And you know this kinky keep it coming like an ocean wave. Why I need you to keep me gifted like a damn holiday. Ayy, pushing that big body, challenging both lanes. Wanna be my better half. He say I deserve a ray. Painted it a pretty color to match this pretty face. And these haters try to copy, but it's just a warm page. And these haters didn't follow, but I left the trail blazing. Cause they can't do it how I do it for you, baby. Fly me out the warm place.
Yeah, come on. Shout out to everybody that supported us last week. Sup, Tani? Take this. Yeah, we're about to start again. It's Mommy's TV and
Mommy's
it's trending.
TV.
You know we're trending right now.
Trending.
Last week we get almost 1,000 views and a lot of DMs, emails, Twitter. Like we're trending right now. Let's get it done. Let's get it started. Sorry for coming late. We just trying to make it more professional. And you know what it is. Tani, Lambert them the topic.
So today's topic, we got a lot of feedback last week. Today we are talking about the divorce. When is it okay to start dating after divorce? What do you think?
Wow. Tani, let me tell you something about divorce. Before divorce show up in a relationship, that guy or that woman or that lady has already been divorced.
I agree.
So I don't think that is depends on the individuals and environment. If it is me, I think I would take my time.
I think that's logical. I think that's logical. So
Yeah. For the people at home, the studio number didn't change. It's still 817-717-5685. We get a very good, big gift for you. Just call in and let's talk about this.
let's talk. So starting out, I do want to make a correction. On the last show, you asked me, was I divorced? And being put on the spot, I said yes, but no, I'm not. I'm a very honest person. I'm going through a divorce. Clarity on that. I've been officially separated from my husband because we are still legally married for 6 months now, living apart, separate. So this actually falls into my life. You know, people approach me all the time about dating. And first of all, in my just, everybody's different in my beliefs, myself. I think that I should be divorced first before dating, but everybody's different. Divorce proceedings can go on for 2 or 3 years if it gets messy. So I'm saying right now I would prefer to wait until I was divorced to date again. But again, everybody's different. What do you think?
Like I said earlier, divorce is not an easy thing. Divorce is not something that just comes one day. You know what I mean? Before you can divorce, you've already been seeing something in that relationship that is not working. When it comes to divorce, people always think, oh, they just divorced. No, they've divorced for a long time.
Right.
So when you are in divorce situation, you've already divorced. You've already been divorced. I think, in my own opinion, I would take my time because I don't want to jump. I don't want to fall into the same hole. I would take my time and I would try to know my environment, my wrongdoing when I was in the relationship, and I would try to see what are the things that I'm not doing properly. I try to work on myself before I go into another relationship. What about you?
Yes. Okay. And that's what we want to talk about now. Knowing yourself and your relationship patterns. As an adult, I'm in my 30s, so I'm like, okay, I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not in my early 20s. I have 2 kids.
Right.
I know eventually I will be married again, so I need to stop and reevaluate, first of all, my relationship patterns.
Yeah.
And am I ready physically, emotionally, mentally to move on when that time comes? So right now, I would say most definitely no. No, I'm not ready to date. I'm going through a season of reevaluating myself, just searching for the good within myself. But some people, they can just move on just like that.
Just like that. But have you tried to check on your mistakes when you're in a relationship?
Of course.
Are you ready to work on them?
Of course. Yeah, I can say that about me. I'm a very transparent person,
Right.
and I admit my faults. I'm very truthful. So I believe in therapy, couples therapy, marriage therapy. I admit to what I do, but then again, it can't be one-sided. Like in my situation, the other person in the relationship thought they did absolutely nothing wrong. So if I'm taking all the blame in the relationship and then the other person is saying, no, they didn't do anything wrong, it's not going to work. Because both people, nobody's perfect. Both people have to admit their faults.
Yeah. I like that point. Like, nobody's perfect.
Nobody.
But have you ever think of this? Like, okay, now that I've divorced. No, or you're working on your divorce, right? Do you think that is the best? Is divorce the best thing you can do?
Okay.
Is that the last option?
It is the last option. Let me say this. I come from a marital home, a marital household. My parents just celebrated their 34th wedding anniversary this month.
Wow.
And I'm 32, so that's all my life, plus a couple of more years. I believe in marriage. I love everything about marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Yeah. Now, my case is a little unique. I'm not going to go into it specifically, but my marriage was not founded on the foundation of love and respect. It was founded on deceit. Wow. So in my case, it was the best thing. But I believe that everyone, if it's set on the foundation of what it's supposed to be, which is love and respect, fight for your marriage, which I still did. Even in, with my situation, I still fought for my marriage, but in the end, because it was not, it was real to me, but it wasn't real to the other person. He never meant to be my husband. I was definitely his wife, but he was never my husband. So in my case, divorce was the best option.
Let me not tell you this. Let's imagine that your guy is watching right now, right? let's just take it like
All
that.
right,
like,
let's do it.
Your guy is watching this show right now, and let's turn the table around.
Okay.
If your guy come back and tell you and promise you that, oh, Tani, I swear to God, I've seen everything that I've done wrong in this relationship and I'm ready to correct it.
No. No. Because, okay, like what we say in the African American culture, if somebody shows you their true colors, paint with it. And I'm a very forgiving person, but my situation, like I said, I'm not going to go into it. I'm an author, so of course there will be a book. Be looking out for it. But it was founded on deceit. So for me to take him back would be just foolishness, plain foolishness on my part. And I consider myself blessed to have found out as early as I did. We were married for a little over 2 years when the truth came out. So I consider myself blessed. It could have been 15 years in, 5 kids in, and then I found out what was going on. So no, I would not take him back, not at all. I've moved on with my life. My life is great. No, not at all.
For you all watching, it's Mommy's TV, and this is trending everywhere, and we are live on DNC Radio. You go on Play Store and download Dixon's Radio so you can listen to us live. Tani, okay, now let me ask you a question. If I ask the question, let's give them one bedu from Fame. Check this out.
Then I made a live story. We didn't talk anyhow, made a live story. Me and you together, we could bring glory. Then I made a live story. We didn't talk anyhow, made a live story. Me and you together, we could bring glory. We go there, okay, like I did, okay. You go there, my side, cause girl, you fine. We go there, okay, like I did, okay. You go there, my side. Girl, you fine, no lie. See your body's a model. See your body's spectacular. Then you know you perfect for me. All the girls know what you mean to me, baby. I'm steady grinding all day to make sure say we no break. Baby girl, I no lie. My shit that baby girl, I no lie. Because of you, I feel die. For your mother, no lie. My shit that down, cause of you I feel die. For your mother no lie, baby girl I feel go there, okay. Like I did, okay. You go there, my side. Cause girl, you fine. We go there, okay. Like I did, okay. You go there, my side. Cause girl, you fine and you lie.
So we gon' be okay, cash bring 'em brighter days, and he want me by his side like we tying up a race. If you say that I'm the baddest, then I'm winning.
Shout out to Fame. That's my brother from another mother. He's doing real good.
Nice.
You go there, okay. Now, before I go start, before I ask you the question I want to ask you before we jump onto the music break, like, I want to make a shout out to our sponsor, people that make this thing possible for us to come right here, for us to see us live right here. Shout out to Overcome Media. Shout out to Ayo Genesis. Shout out to O Black. Shout out to Trendy Touch Makeover. Shout out to Cameron Event Planner. And shout out to Morox Collections. And shout out to Savage. These are the brands that are supporting us to let the gun. And shout out to Discovery Tax Services. That's one of our backbone. So the question now. So, if you said no, you can't take your this guy back. What if the same thing this guy is doing is the same thing the next guy is doing? What I do you want to handle that?
Okay, so that goes back to relationship patterns. If I can identify what allowed this man to be what allowed him to be attracted to me, but what allowed me to accept him into my life, then that could possibly be avoided in the future. That's why I'm focusing on myself, because I don't want to fall into these patterns. This could be a pattern, and I think I've done a good job about identifying what it was.
Yeah.
And I can say that it was, being at a point of low self-esteem and low self-worth, and just, jumping into a relationship based off of coming out of a traumatic event and not thinking right. So I've identified that. So I think I can avoid that. But again, you don't know. Nobody knows the heart of man except for God. So that's just something that we have to be prepared to deal with.
Wow. Like I'm trying to put this guy in my shoe. Like, yeah. Like, sometimes when we are doing something, we don't really know sometimes. Because we're not perfect. Because this program training is meant to correct some wrongdoing in our environment, in our relationship, in our life. Yes. That's why we call this trending. Because this thing we are talking about right now is happening somewhere.
Yes, you're right.
So we're trying to see how we can correct some wrongdoing in some relationship.
Exactly.
Like I believe right now you're ready to move on.
Yes. Most definitely. Are
you ready to move on? To be lonely, or you're ready to move on to another stage, another relationship?
I've already moved on to another stage. It's not loneliness or another relationship, but it's being happy within myself, with me and my kids, and being content with my career, and just working on myself. It's only been 6 months. To me, that is too soon to be moving on. That, in my opinion. Like, with him, it was very soon. So within a matter of weeks, he was with somebody else.
Wow.
To me, that's just, after being in a whole marriage, lying with someone every night, that's just absurd, unless you never loved that person in the first place. But, some people are like that. And I just say, hey, that's him. That's just him. But as for me in my house, that's too soon. And for one, I'm still legally married. I took my vows serious. So until that is legally broken up, I feel like I have no business dating anybody. And when any man approaches me, I tell him, I'm honest. Look, I'm going through a divorce. I'm not looking at dating. Now, will I go on a date with someone? Yeah. I'm open to that. I haven't yet. But if someone wants to take me to dinner and we just, chill and talk, yeah. But as far as being in a relationship, no.
So how do you want to know? Let me put this question this way. I'm not trying to I'm not interviewing you about
I'm
this.
An open book. I'm an open book.
Thank you.
Come on.
But how will you now get to know the right person now? In case if the right person come around.
And that's honestly, that's what I've been asking God. You know, what if somebody comes into my life now? But I just don't believe, my relationship, everybody has different beliefs. I am spiritual. I do believe in God. So I don't think he would send me someone in my life before I was ready.
Wow.
That's just my beliefs. I've thought about this a lot because a lot of men approach me and I'm like, unless it's Tamaya, which if he comes along and says, "Oh, Tiny, do you want to get married?" Best believe. Yes.
Do you mean Nigerian Timaya?
Yeah, Papi Chulo Tamaya.
Chulo?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Are you tripping?
No, I'm not tripping. That is
Really?
my boo, my baby, my yes. So he's
Timaya?
the only person who could escalate
Wow.
this day.
So are you trying to tell me like Timaya can be more better than him?
I guess I don't care. I just like him.
Do you really know him like that?
I don't know Tamaya. Of course, I don't know Tamaya, but
you love him to his music?
That's my celebrity crush.
Wow!
That's just
Shout
my
out
crush.
to Timaya. Wow!
Papi Chulo.
Papi Chulo. Shout out. Well, let me go on the Facebook Live. We have some people like been staying on their page, like staying there to believe in what we are saying. I have Oluwafikemi Abimbola Eson. He said, "Oh, you are so cute, girl."
Thank you.
Yeah. And I have Lucille Nick. Those are my fans from Kenya. Abariako. He said, "Divorce, it is the last option."
Yes.
Yeah. But he said, "But what to do if your partner doesn't want to change and can't compromise their stand and their fallacy? What option do you have?" That's a big question. And I have Patient Scott. He said, yeah. I don't know what you mean by yeah. And I have my brother from another mother, Ola Ogunkoya, is part of this crew, DNC Radio. Shout out to you, my brother. I have DJ Marco from Indianapolis. Shout out to you. And I have a lot of people listening right now. I have Alonge Kate. Moses is watching. So, Papi Chulo.
Yeah,
Is he nice guy?
that's the only one.
Really?
The only one that can get me to date right
Do you
now.
know this video is going to get to him?
It
Because
will.
I'm going to tag him.
Good. He needs to know that I exist. Good.
So what about your relaxed video chats with Papi Chulo? What are you guys talking about?
What video chat?
You show me on a video call with Timaya. You forget it?
Yeah, I haven't. And what is it called?
Like a video call. You show me a WhatsApp. Is it WhatsApp video call?
No.
So you show me the time.
All
right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's Mommy's TV and it's this training. I got my co-host here, Tani, who's stripping on Papi Chulo. Yeah. So the program is still training, and we want you all to support this program. If you have any business, if you have any products you want us to do, and we are ready to support you, to push your brand, to support our own brand, to use our own brand, to support your own brand. And if you have anything you want to say, I want you to call in right now and win a very big gift on 817-717-5685. Let me tell you again. 817-717-5685. We are ready to... Let's talk about this. Yeah.
It happened, but I don't think he wants people to know.
Doesn't matter.
You don't think?
Baby, tomato, sweetie, potato. Baby, give me your love. Say I did your tomato. Make Batman sing song for you. Give you love in times two. Baby, give me your love. Say I don't go come out. Loving you every day. This my love no be complaint. If you like, we go fly away. Anywhere where you want go. Gucci go fall on you. Prada go fall on you. If you give me a fire, I go sing for you. Every day, I'm gonna love you every day. I'm love you every day. I'm gonna love you every day. Gonna love you every day. Friday. Hold my hands, make you wanna wait. Give you love that you never see. Joy when you never feel. If you loving me, baby, I'll give you everything you want.
Yeah, shout out to everybody still watching us, and we want you to call in on the studio right now to support this show, to say some more of the things that you think about this topic. The number is 817-717-5685. And I have my sister right here. She Tomilola Adufe Ade. She said, I separated from my husband for a few months and it really resets his brain.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's beautiful.
And he said, now we are happy together.
Good. That's good.
That is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, what about if these get close to your situation? Like, maybe when you divorce right now, or you are going through the divorce right now, and this resets your guy brain, and it come back to be good. What do you think?
I think, like in any other situation, that's great. Like my parents, and this is no secret, like my parents separated for like 3 months in the early 90s. And, they've been together been married 34 years, together like 36, 37 years. Yeah. So I believe that's good. Yeah. But in my case, like I said, I'm not going to go into it deeply. It was never real. It just wasn't real. So that's not a possibility with my own situation. Everybody's situation is different. But with mine, it was something else.
Wow, wow.
But that's beautiful.
I like that. Like I think what Sister Tomilola Adufe, what she's trying to say is, before divorce, we can try separation.
Oh yes.
I think sometimes when you separate with somebody when you separate, sometimes you can see the value again. You can see that beautiful woman again, or that handsome guy again, before we just choose to divorce.
I agree.
She tried to, before she go into divorce, she tried to do like, okay, let me just leave this guy for a while. Maybe he really love me.
Yes.
So she did that, and it works for her.
Yes.
Let me give you an example of one of trending stylists in Nigeria. One of the most when it comes to like styling, when it comes to like fashion and a business woman in Nigeria, I'm talking of Toyin Lawani, Tiana. I want to a little bit bring back our last week discussion to this topic right now. Like when we talk about can you allow your wife to put a nude picture on the social media? That was last week topic, right? Okay, I think we have somebody on the line. Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hi. What's your name and where you calling from, sir?
My name is Kelvin, calling from New York.
Wow, thanks, boss. Thanks. Nice to see you on Mommy's TV on Trending. Do you want to say about the topic?
I just want to say about the topic.
All right, boss.
Yeah, for instance, my parents, right? They had this similar experience. Wow. Like some years ago, they got separated, but right now, they're still not together. So, like, how do you, they still, they feel like they want to get together, but right now, they don't know who to make the first move. My dad didn't know, probably he should be the one to make the first move, or my mom's first one to make the first move. So, both of them, they're still in between the situation. So what do you think? Because I'm about to call my dad now to go ahead, because I want my dad to be together with my mom. I don't want that separation no more. Wow. So what do you think? What do you think I could do to that?
Tani, do you want to say something about that? My brother, I love your heart. I thanks so much for having this kind of mind that you want your mom and your dad to be together. My brother, you still have to work on this. I want you to put more effort. I want you to put more energy. Talk to daddy and talk to mommy. You don't need this. You know what I mean? Talk to them, and I believe.
Yeah, but my dad don't want to be the first one to call her. They be like, they be bugging around too much. I don't know what to tell them.
I understand women ego things. I understand that, but you are doing a very good job, and God is going to be with you. And I promise you, God loves these things, and God will make it work again. So the family can come together to raise you people. You have siblings. You have like brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I got 2 brothers.
Family meeting, maybe.
Wow, that's great. Meeting. What about family? You do want to try like family meeting and bringing them together? I think that will be like, oh,
Nah, it's been a while. It's been a while. We couldn't do that because they're not more together, so it's affecting the family right now.
This is a very big question. Like it's big, like a container in my head right now. But the only thing I will say is let's put God. Let's pray. Like pray. I believe for you to have that kind of mind, they will come back together.
Yes.
Like talk to mommy, because sometimes we men we always think, oh, I will be the one to call. But if you talk to mommy and mom will understand, I believe women have a very flexible mind, isn't it?
Yeah, we do.
So, bro,
Thank you
what's
so
your name
much.
again, bro?
Yeah, thank you. We enjoy the show.
What's your
Live
name
from
again?
New York. Thanks. Kelvin. From New York.
Kelvin. I might buy your ticket to come to my next show, Mommy's exclusive night, down in Dallas, Texas, to come and chill with us. I would like you to call me back on this number so we can talk about it. My number?
Yes!
Yeah, let me give you my number.
Right.
317 760 7393. 317 760 7393. I want to see you one-on-one. I like your art. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Mo. Yeah, Tanya, that's another big question. That's another big. Look at that guy. He's trying to bring the family back.
Yes.
You know, he's trying to like, oh, this didn't go. These are sweet family. This isn't just, you know, like before we come back, before we jump into the call, we are talking about our previous topic.
Yes.
Like, can you allow your wife to put a nude picture on the social media? But I know of a single mother, right? She always posts good. Let me say good nude picture because she's doing real good. Yeah. When we talk about people that are into fashion and styling, these people have styled Davido, Whiskey, name it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
she's
and
good.
she's using those pictures to call attention to her own fan base, and she's making it real big. It's easy for her because she is maybe she's not in a relationship.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? But when we talk about somebody that a married man, a married woman, a married man too. That's some men that I saw that new picture on the social media.
Yeah,
too.
they do it
You know
too.
what I mean?
Y'all do
but
it too.
if you are single, right? You have opportunity. We don't want anybody to be single. We are not trying to like, oh, don't go into marriage because you won't be able to do something or want something. But sometimes what is good for you when you are single, it is not good when you are married.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not good when you are married. So that's we're trying to let this program teach people some great and good. We don't want to be a bad example to the society.
Yes.
You know, so putting some pictures on the social media might work for you because of what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my another sister right here. Her name is Patience Scott. She said, I believe that as a woman, as I am on my path of purpose, opportunities for me to date will present itself.
Yes.
It is not something I seek or look for because I know God will guide me into the truth and give me and give me the desire of my heart. I look forward to watching God's plan unfold as I enjoy the journey of self-discovery.
That's beautiful. And
Patience Scott.
That's my G.
I hope you
Since I was little.
So we should put God. Let God be the
God do it.
GPS.
Yeah.
You know, don't just try to say, okay, now that I'm going through divorce or now that I'm divorced, I want to jump into another situation or another marriage or another man. You need to make sure you like if it happened to me, like I'm going through divorce or a divorce, I would love to take my time.
Exactly.
And I would love to pray. God, please put me through, be my GPS. Let me know what to do next. Before we come back from the underground, there's a Bedu that is trending right now, and I want my producer to loud it. Listen to this.
Tell them the live story. They talk anyhow, me the live story. Me and you together, we could bring glory. Tell them the live story. They talk anyhow, me the live story. Me and you together, we could bring glory.
We go there, okay, like I did, okay. We go there, my side, cause girl, you fine. We go there, okay, like I did, okay. You go there, my side, cause girl, you fine. No lie. See your body's a model, see your body's spectacular. Then you know you perfect for me. All the girls know what you mean to me, baby. I'm steady grinding all day. she say we no break. Baby girl, I no lie, no lie. Oh. My shit da. Baby girl, I no lie. Oh. Because of you, I feel die. Oh. For your mother, no lie. My shit da. Because of you, I feel die. For your mother, no lie. Baby girl, I feel die. We go there, okay. Like I did, okay. You go there, my side. Cause girl, you fine. We go there, okay. Like I did, okay. You go there, my side. Cause girl, you fine.
Yo, we back again on Mommy's TV and we still trending. Don't forget to go on your Play Store, Apple Store to download Dixon's Radio. I swear to God, you're gonna love that radio. So what's trending, Tenny?
What's trending? Because that's what we're all about. Okay, so a little more serious topic. We just need to make aware to everybody. I wanted to talk about briefly because I am from Oklahoma, which is Tornado Valley. We did have, remember a few days ago, was it last week, the tornadoes touched down in Texas. A lot of damage was done in the Dallas area, and I was even calling, you know, this is my friend, this is my bro. I had to make sure. I know he's always doing business in the streets. So I'm like, yeah, hey, yo, you okay? I know you're driving. You know, I just call and check on my family. You're welcome. So with me being from Tornado Valley, like in Oklahoma, every time it rained, it was a tornado. Like that's just part of my life growing up. So us Oklahomans, we don't really take tornadoes serious. Like my dad even went out when the sirens were going on and went out and got some cigarettes. I said, Daddy, like, we're taking shelter. You need to take shelter. But anyway, going on to say that I want to bring awareness to the weather here in Texas. That is obviously not normal, us having tornadoes here in October. It's not normal, but I just wanted to make aware to everyone, especially my Nigerian family. Y'all don't have tornadoes in Nigeria.
No.
Right? So it's like tornado. That's not serious. It's just a storm. No, they will tear up everything.
Wow.
So I want to bring awareness. Like when storms go on like this and the tornado sirens start going out, don't go out. Like take shelter. It's good to be in a hallway closet toward the middle of your house. Don't go in a closet toward the outside. Go toward the middle. If you have even a hallway, it's good to get your kids in a hallway bathroom or in a bathroom. If you don't have any other option, get a mattress, put it on top of your head. That's how you take shelter against a tornado. So since that happened, we just wanted to bring awareness on the show. It's about the community. The community was affected. Be safe and take care of yourself.
Oh, that's a great one right there. So if you don't listen to this now, listen to it later. Tornado. How do you guys handle that? Because it's big.
It's big. It's scary. Like I said, that was just part of my life growing up. We had them all the time in Oklahoma.
Wow.
I've been in Texas for 20 years. My family relocated to Dallas 20 years ago. So, you know, you just be prepared. Whenever the sirens go off, you watch the weather. If the weather goes off, the city alarms the residents by tornado sirens going off. You hear it sounds like a big train horn. Wow. What you do, like I said, is you take cover inside your house toward the middle, as far as toward the middle as you can. Yeah. If you don't have that option, go into the bathtub, get a mattress, and put it on top of you and your kids. This shelters you from a glass that may be thrown, because you can see a tornado, they can take a straw and drive it through a whole tree because it's so powerful. Yeah, we learned about this growing up, and you can see it. Yeah, like they kill. It's no joke. So you want to take that serious. You know, when they say take shelter, take shelter.
Yeah. So everyone that this the last tornado affect, we pray for you guys that everything that didn't spoil. I believe insurance is working in America.
Yeah,
so
insurance.
Everybody will fine, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now let's go quickly into trending. It's still Mommy's TV, it's trending. Now let's go on the Insta blog. What's trending on the Insta blog? Let me see. Let me scroll. What's trending? I didn't see anything like big trending right now today, but something trend on Insta blog about the social media celebrity Momfa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I want us to talk about that because I don't know why can I say Africa or everybody generally?
You say black people.
Black people.
Say black people.
I don't know why I'm gonna be I don't know. I don't know how this is going to affect some mom fans, but I'm going to say this to educate our people and our kids growing every day. Like anything that you have, you don't have to come and show it on the social media. Most especially when you already know what you do.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I don't know why this skin. You see this skin or
It's
something?
this skin, this hair. You got this hair, this skin. We just do it. I don't know.
So
why.
we're trying to let you know, we're trying to advise a little bit. We are not in the shoe to tell you what you need to do with your money, but please chill.
Chill.
You know, because people that don't have money, people beef them. You know, people
Right.
that have money legit, people still beef them. So why do people that make their own money through? I don't want to mention any name, but you need to take a chill pill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just our community, and that's what and that's good to have both perspectives. African and African American. I say all the time, we all black. We're from the same continent. I don't care if it's a 400-year gap or a 1,000-year gap. We all from. It's in our DNA. I say all black people, no matter what country, continent, island, we all the same. And marrying into Nigerian culture, that's the culture I married to in Africa. Being around mostly Nigerians the past 2 years of my life, around more Nigerians than American, I find it even comical how alike we are. Just our mannerisms. It's funny.
We have a caller right there. Let's pick that call. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, please. So
Hi.
what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Olawale Oba calling all the way from Arlington here. I'm sorry I come in late. I don't know. I should have joined your program. I was late.
Yeah, we're pushing it. We're pushing it, and it's interesting. People have been calling in. Mr. Olawale Oba from Arlington. Wow, thanks so much for being a part of the program today. And I would like Tenny to tell you the topic. What are we talking about?
What's the topic? What are you people discussing on?
Dating after divorce. How long to wait after someone has gotten a divorce to start back dating?
How long can someone wait?
Yes, like when is it appropriate to start dating again after divorce?
Once you get a spanner lost, then you need to look for another.
So right away?
Just like that?
I say once you get a spanner lost, as an engineer, you look for another spanner.
When you get a spanner lost, you look for another spanner. But my brother, Mr. Olawale Oba, this is not a matter of spanner, right? I'm talking about feelings, talking about life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you know what? You know what? Wait, my brother. You know what? You as a man, you are the engineer. You are the engineer, and the wife that you said you're missing out now is just the spanner that you're using to work. And once you lost the spanner, you need another spanner to work with.
Right.
That's it.
But Mr. Olawale,
I'm just using that as an illustration.
Mr. Olawale Oba, that is so.
Yeah.
That is huge right there, because when we talk about divorce, like divorce is something that there might be kids involved, family involved. It's not about spanner, because I believe spanner is a tool that we use to lose and tight, but spanner is spanner. That is a non-living thing. We're talking about
Anyway,
marriage.
I'm just using that one as an analogy, but he got what was she thinking about before she played the divorce? Once you know the kids are there. Once you have the kids, you never thought about divorcing. Once that divorce comes in, that means you're putting things fall apart. Things fall apart.
Yeah.
And in order to manage it back, you need a spanner.
Wow. Mr. Olawale Oba, thanks so much. Are you married?
Yeah.
I want you to go to Trendy Touch Makeover on Pioneer Parkway and go there with your wife and tell them from Mommy's TV Trending Show to do a free makeup for your wife next weekend.
Hey, that's nice. She does a great
Thank
job.
you. That's good.
Thanks so
good.
much,
That's
Mr.
great of you.
Olawale.
Thank you.
Margaret, Lady Tani,
Yes, sir.
my regards to you. Have a pleasant weekend too.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, thanks so
Thank
much,
you,
sir. God
sir.
bless you, Mr. Olawale Oba.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks so much. Tani, that's deep.
Yeah.
Once a spanner lost. Oh, I don't know why the reason why Mr. Olawale actually used spanner for this issue, because spanner is something that always loose and tight stuff. But as for me, my own advice for anyone that is going through divorce or that you have divorced, I will let them take some chilling pill.
just
Like,
chill.
take your time. Yeah, take your time trying to know where you do wrong yourself, because nobody's perfect. You know, and I tell people, before you go into marriage, make sure you are ready.
Oh, yeah, that's what,
You know,
that's what
some
I
people are not
didn't do.
ready.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's
just
true.
because of the money, or because of the environment, or because of what the family are saying, or your mom talking about, you're not going to get married. Marriage is big and it's huge. I don't want to bore you on this program because it's trending. But don't forget, when you are trending, use your wisdom.
Yes.
Don't just trend and get into messed up.
That's
Because that is what happened to my brother back home in Nigeria, Momfa. You know, he's doing good. I love him. I love Momfa. I won't lie to you. I love him. I live in Dubai with him. We live together in Dubai, and he's doing great.
really?
But I didn't know what he do for a living. Though.
Yeah.
But when I go to Momfa page, I always get locked up. Before we come back, let's give you a lovely music. Check this out.
Every day, I will love you every day. I go love you every day. Go love you every day. Go love you every day. Baby, baby, tomato, sweetie, sweetie, potato. Baby, give me your love. Say I dare your tomato. Make Batman sing song for you. Give you love in times two. Baby, give me your love. Say I don't go come out. Loving you every day. This my love no be complaint. If you like, we go fly away. Anywhere where you want go. Gucci go fall on you. Prada go fall on you. If you give me a fire, I go sing for you. Every day, go love you every day. I will love you every day. I go love you every day. Go love you every day. Go love you every day. Baby girl, it's Friday, but man's make you wanna wait. Give you love that you never see. Joy where you never feel. If you loving me, baby, I'll give you everything you want. Loving you.
Yeah, we're back again on Mommy's TV, and we keep trending. You know what it is? That's the music of fame. So, upcoming artists, we are ready to support you. If you do good music, just send your music to mommysplanet@gmail.com, or you can just call the studio line. My producer is going to get your music on our playlist on 817-717-5685. Let me give you back that again. 817-717-5685. Back to the topic. Tani.
Dating after divorce.
Dating after. Hey,
When is it okay?
That's another journey.
And like I said, it hits home for me because I will soon be, when it's time back into the dating field after years. I just want to recap. I do not, divorce is not something that I wanted. I love marriage. I'm from a marital home. My parents, been married, just celebrated 34 years being married all my life, plus a few years. I love everything about marriage, and I know I'll be married again. But, this is just life. It happens. Life happens, and I'm not ashamed to say that I'm going through a divorce because there are other people going through, and if they can see that I'm going through it in a positive way, in a victorious way, and it's not a sad story, then I feel like my obligations are fulfilled to the world. But I do want to talk about one thing, and I want to get a man's perspective. Okay, so I'm in my early 30s, and I made a vow when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, which was back in 2007, that I would never be with another man intimately until I was married. And I did. I can honestly say I fulfilled that vow to God and to myself. I practiced celibacy. So until I married my husband, I was with no man intimately. And as a woman in her 30s who obviously had a child, I did that. So now that I'm going back into the life of being single, I still hold to those same beliefs. I am celibate. So I'm in my 30s now. So I'm like, okay, what man is gonna suffer with me to not be intimate, because it's just something I don't do. You know, I don't look down on people that do, but that's just my choice. But when I tell men that who are interested in me, like, look, that's not happening before marriage, it's just not happening, they like, oh, I'm good, you know, and they're not interested anymore. So I'm like, will there ever be anybody that will be willing to go through that journey with me? Like, what do you think? Would you date a girl that said no sex before marriage, and you a grown man, you know, that
Oh, I hope you are not throwing that question to me, though.
well, I mean, what's your perspective? I want to know what men think about it, because I'm like, who, you know, it kind of gets discouraging a little bit, but I'm not going to lower my standards just to date somebody. I know there's somebody out there, but
Tani, based on the way the whole life is going right now, I'm not sure any man is gonna be how dead. I will say, oh, are we gonna do? We're gonna go down.
really.
For real. You know
Even
what?
if I was just a good wifey material and, you know, really good person, you wouldn't suffer?
Let me tell you one thing. I want to tell you one thing. I want all the ladies right there listening. Temilola Adufe, I know you are listening. Patience Scott, I know you are listening. Anu Adeboje, I know you are listening. And Akinloye, that's my sister. I know you are listening, Indamola. Let me tell you one thing. 90% of men that walk down to a woman to approach them, they have something in mind.
Thank you for
Something
being
must
honest.
attract. For real.
I
Something
believe you.
attract. So when I come back, I come down to you and we talk, and you say, okay, yeah, I heard you, and first day, second day, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, hey. So, the life is, yeah, for real, on hells, if there's money involved.
If there's what?
Money.
So then that,
If you are giving that man money, he can be helping himself somewhere.
sir,
But if money is not involved and you look so beautiful and I'm seeing you every day, shit. I'm sorry.
but if okay, hypothetically, you could see this woman as your wife, that just this awesome wife, and will be worth, you know, spending the rest of your life with, you wouldn't say, okay, I can put myself in check for a few years, or however long
Really?
that it takes. Yeah,
I
I'll wait
have
9
somebody
years.
talking right here. Sister Temilola Adufeade. She said it is not easy for men, but it is easy for women. And definitely the man will cheat. It's the fact. Because you know why? All men want to pee. Don't get it wrong. Like, I won't lie to you. I mean, man, I don't want to come
Thank
to
you
my
for
show. I don't
being
want to come
honest.
to trending show and tell you, oh, I can wait 6 months. Some men can wait. That's why I say, Eddie, I have somebody on the line. Hello?
Yes, hi.
Wow.
I was calling into the show because I had some insight on, I guess, waiting until you're married to be intimate with your partner.
Yeah. Can you please tune down your radio or the phone so we can listen to you? Oh, we lost that. Hello?
Yes, hi. I was calling into the show because I had some insight on, I guess, waiting until you're married to be intimate.
My sister,
with
please,
your
what's your
partner.
name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
What is your name and where are you calling from? Wow.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now clearly, but what is your name and where are you calling from?
Patience. My name is Patience Scott, and I'm in Nevada,
Oh, thanks
Las
so much,
Vegas,
Patience
Nevada.
Scott. Wow, thanks so much. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello?
We are listening to you.
Okay. So,
Keep talking. Just keep talking.
Okay. So anyway, I met someone about a year or so after I decided to move out of Texas. I had went through a couple of years of trying to be celibate and try to hold myself into marriage, and it was really hard. And I ended up having to get out of a relationship in order to do that. And it was tough, but I decided to hold my ground and believe God. So I finally did meet someone. He wasn't, he was not against it. It was shocking because he was just now really trying to go to church and get his life together. So it wasn't something that he had mastered. But when we met, he was totally for it and supportive. And we're engaged now, and it's been over 17 months. And we have not had sex with each other. So it's possible. I just encourage anybody out there, if that's what they want to do, to stand their grounds and believe that it's possible. And it is. It was hard. I had one person to get mad because he bought a room for us when I went out on a date, and I was like, no way, are you kidding me? It was bad. So but it's possible. So I just wanted to share that.
Yeah. Patience. Like you're about to change my mind right now. You are changing my mind right now. But thanks so much for calling. I really appreciate this call. Like, thank you for support, and God will be with you. If you're going to be driving or coming through Arlington one of these days, I want you to go to Trending Touch Makeover, and you have 20% off of everything they do there. They're into spa, makeup, hair braiding. Go catch that.
All right, and thank you. I'm sorry it was a little shaky. I didn't understand. I'm like, am I supposed to talk now, later? So thank you guys so much.
All right, God bless you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
It can be done.
I didn't say it's not possible. I'm saying I'm talking from my own mind.
For yourself, I understand.
I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to come here and say, I can wait 6 months, and at the end of the day, one of our fans watching now met me to be my girlfriend, and I can't wait. I'm like, you're a liar, but you can wait.
I appreciate that, and it's good to be honest. Everybody's different, and I want to say during those 9 years of celibacy, because it was 9 years for me. Yeah. I was in a relationship for 4 of those years.
Wow.
Yeah. And we were engaged to be married. It didn't work out, not for that reason, but we just wanted 2 different things out of life. So we went our separate ways, but we're still the best of friends. He's married now. And of course, we don't talk like that anymore, but we remained the best of friends until he married and I married. We got married around the same time.
Wow.
So yeah, it can be done. And I like, at first, when I made that vow, it was more religious, but now it's more simple to me. Like, first of all, you don't have to worry about unplanned pregnancies, STDs, catching feelings. Like, it's just cleaner to me. And when I walked away from that relationship of 4 years, it was different from a relationship I had clearly, because I have a child who's 12. Yeah. So, of course, I was intimate before in my previous relationships. It's just different to me. It's just, less drama. I just like it better this way. And I just, I don't think everybody should have access to me. That's just me. I'm not coming down on anybody. Let's get that clear that, chooses not to live the life. Everybody, it's very rare these days. So I'm just saying, just from my perspective, that's why I do it. So, but you said you don't think you could.
I think I can. I want to know what's in there. I'm sorry.
You want to know what's in there?
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, let's go into commercial break right now. Like, we have a lot of people that are making these things happen. Mommy's TV is not just Mommy's TV. We have a lot of backup. We have one caller right there. Okay. Yeah. Now,
turn the microphone on Mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending with another time. You know what it is?
It's trending, baby.
That's my voice.
Don't touch it, don't switch it. Stay tuned. It's trending.
It's trending, baby.
Shout out to my producer right there, KC Dojo. I call him Alaji though. You're doing a very good job. Thanks for being with us in the studio, making this jollof and fried rice well cooked. Thanks so much. And shout out to my brother Olawale Ogunkoya. That's one of my biggest brother right here in Dallas. Is doing big. If you want to do anything in Dallas and you're not involved in Olawale Ogunkoya, I don't know how it's gonna be. Last night we are in my sister's show, Falila Olumi, Falila Trouble. I call her Falila Trouble. She do a movie premiere last night, and that was dope. And she launched Old School Night. That's gonna be every year stuff. So shout out to everybody that come through. We have some Nollywood celebrity. We have Shikira to Sendodo. Oh, that woman, that woman, she's a very, very humble woman. I like that. Shout out to Tawa Ajisefini. Shout out to the son of the legendary icon, Adebayo Salami Sadiq Adebayo is in the building last night. We have a lot of big people. We have Akpashe, the CEO of Akpashe and SG Entertainment. We have Omalola. We have Baba Olowo in the building. We have a lot of people right last time. We have one of the most trending model in Dallas, Texas, Joseph. This guy is humble. Like last night, he was like, "Oh, really? You care from drink? Oh, okay." He bring one bottle against it. Do you care from suya? Last night was dope. Like right I'm talking. If you look at my eyes, I'm still on angle. So Tani, how long do you want people to stay in their divorce or go through divorce to get dating? I'm sorry for that question.
Like I said, everybody's different. I just say, make sure you're ready. You've identified, patterns. You don't want to keep going in the same pattern. We're adults now. The patterns, and same negative patterns. I just say rebound relationships. I don't think it should be in a matter of weeks. Like, that's just foolishness to me. But like I said, I don't know. For me, I'm definitely not ready. It's been 6 months, going through a divorce. My divorce is not even final. For me, it will be definitely after the divorce is final. And I just say, I'm not ready. I don't know about everybody else. That's just me.
But my own advice for anybody or anyone that is going through divorce or that's been divorced is take your time.
Yes.
Take your time, work on your mistake, and and anything you want to do, put God first. It's Mommy's TV, and it's trending. We have just a few minutes to go, but before I go, let me say shout out to people that have been watching. Patience Scott, shout out to you. Temi Lola Adufeade, massive shout out to you. Akinloye, Oyindamola Alabi, shout out to you. Shout out to my brother Anima Shaun Taiwo, that's a whole G. Shout out to Anu Adeboje. Shout out to Genesis J. Jones. Shout out to everyone that stay right here to listen to our show and watch our show. And please share these. Let people know that Mommy's TV, we are trending live on DNC Radio. And you go on your Play Store and download Dixon's Radio, because that radio don't die. Folashade Elizabeth Olalekan, shout out to you. Oluwafunmilola Williams, shout out to you. Tani, do you have anything to say before we go?
Thank you to all of our audience, all of our listeners, all of our watchers. I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate you. Great show.
Shout out to my producer in the building, Casey. Shout out to Casey, and you can call on the studio line anytime, any day. If you have anything to support this program or you want to be part of this program, you can follow Mommy's Planet on the Instagram or Mommy's TV on Instagram, or you follow my sister Tani at AUTHORTAHNEE Jones.
Author
Jones.
Tony
Jones. Yeah, and we'll be back next Saturday. But before we go, listen to this music.
It's Mommy's TV.
Turn the microphone